Go ahead. Go sit down over there. Amuse yourself. Use your coloring book.
That is my breakfast.
Not very good either.
Then don't eat it.
I'm starving.
Isn't Stella serving at home anymore?
She is serving. But I wouldn't have had enough time to bring Alan Jr. here, get him back home, and get to the hospital on time.
There was another alternative.
I don't like eating in the cafeteria.
You could have had breakfast at home, gone to the hospital, and not come to my hotel room.
What, I miss having you see your son?
Bringing him here, Alan, was a very cheap trick.
He misses you terribly.
I just spent the whole day with him yesterday at the picnic.
And it was a delightful day as well.
It had its moments,
Yeah.
Alan.
The whole family together was wonderful.
That wasn't one of them.
You want to know something? Yesterday was the first day I saw that child smile since you abandoned him.
I have not abandoned him.
Well, how do you explain it then?
What have you been telling him?
Nothing. What do you say to a child when his mother goes ahead and deserts the entire family?
You tell him his mother is disgusted with his grandfather, who played a dirty trick on her with the consent from his father.
I don't think that we should use our problems to punish the child.
Oh, stop bringing the child into this.
Keep your voice down. Listen, I have to. Your actions affect him.
Fine. Then this will be a very good lesson for him.
In what?
Standing up to the Quartermain tyranny.
You know, you really are making such a big deal out of this, Mom.
Oh, I am? Oh,
Yes.
really? Your father tricked me into signing a piece of paper that turned all the stock in that spa over to Boulon. He deliberately lied to me. He ripped off Lorena. I call that a very big deal.
Tell me how you are going to explain that to a little boy.
Very simply.
Oh, please, go right ahead.
Thank you. Hey, pal. You know that Mommy loves you very much, don't you? And you know how you have a vacation from school? Well, grown-ups need vacations too sometimes, don't they? And you know how much your Grandma and Grandpa like to have you all to themselves. So you and Jason are going to be real good, aren't you? I knew it. Good boy.
I don't think that helped at all.
You seem to buy it.
Really? Where are you going?
Going to the hospital.
Monica, you can't keep walking out on me like this.
Guess again.
I want to tell you something. You are coming home with me, and you are sleeping in our bed with me.
I will sleep wherever I want to.
Really? And what about Alan Jr.?
He can sleep wherever he wants to.
Very funny. You are being so callous.
And you are being such a fool if you think you can use my son to get to me. It just proves once again how low the Quartermains will stoop to get what they want. Well, this kid is not fighting.
Come on, son.
Well, isn't this a splendid day?
It's okay.
You know what's wrong with you, Alan?
I do.
So do I.
Why do you have to do that all the time?
Do what?
Interrupt me. Now, what was I going to say?
It was about Alan.
Oh, yes, right. Now I can't remember.
Oh, well, I could refresh your memory.
Did you call me down to your office just to irritate me?
Quite the contrary.
Oh, that's too bad. That could be a lot of fun.
Why couldn't we have discussed this at home?
Well, because I want the two of you to hear this together.
Well, Monica wasn't camping out. We could have discussed it together at home.
Well, be that as it may, but since she's not residing there, this is the only way I could get the three of us together. I apologize for the last-minute call.
It's okay with me. I've got a light day anyway.
With me, too. I did have some paperwork, but luckily my hotel room is very quiet. There's no interruptions, no distractions.
No responsibilities.
You know, if you two will let go of each other's throats for 5 minutes, I'll get ahead with this.
Okay, I'm listening.
I am, too.
This is a red-letter day. No, make that two red-letter day. We are finally going to get rid of Beatrice once and for all.
You went ahead and hired a hitman.
Close. His name is Jimmy Lee.
Jimmy Lee's going to convince Beatrice to leave town?
Well, in a roundabout way.
How did you manage that little feat, Edward?
You remember those famous papers?
Oh, not that again.
I so much wish those papers would disappear.
Your wish has been granted.
You bought the papers from Jimmy Lee?
I won them in a little poker game.
I have a feeling that you are speaking figuratively.
Well, he made the mistake of threatening with me with those papers one too many times, and I finally called his bluff.
How?
I asked to see them, couldn't deliver them.
You mean to tell me he has been dangling those papers over our heads all this time and he never had them?
Apparently not.
Oh.
Now I can do as I please about that witch Beatrice.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, apparently not?
Well, just that. He doesn't seem to have them.
You mean you're not sure?
Well, I'm almost sure. I asked to see them, and he couldn't show them to me.
That's not very much proof, sir.
Well, believe me, it is my gut feeling that he is bluffing.
May I remind you that my inheritance is riding on your gut feeling?
My son's inheritance is also.
Oh, boy, if this isn't typical, I give you the best news that I've had in weeks and years, and all you two can look on the dark side.
Well, you must admit it's a very dark side.
I would feel a lot safer, Edward, if I had a little proof.
Proof? You want proof? I'll give you proof. I'm going to fire Beatrice.
What does that prove?
Well, means that Jimmy Lee can't do anything about it.
Well, I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Ho, believe me, I know you and your half-brother like the back of my hand. I can tell when you're lying and when he's bluffing. And I'm telling you, he can't touch us. I think this calls for a little celebration.
I do hope this isn't premature.
Oh, think positively, Monica. Always positively. A toast to optimism and another victory for the Quartermaine.